Hi guys, we're back with another trade recap. This is the trade I took today. As you can see, my execution mark and where I hit TP for 123 points, or 122 actually, 34 point stop loss. I'll walk you through how I got into this trade. Okay, so let me just delete that. So today, market open. Let me just talk about the general context. So look at the 4-hourly time frame. What do we see here? So we've seen that we've come down, tapped this 4-hourly gap, displaced to the upside, and of course leaving this 4-hourly gap a BPR here. So guys, this is a BPR where it's basically where price has left an imbalance without filling it. So it's when a fair value gap gets inversed and it leaves another fair value gap there which does not get tagged. It's called a BPR. So see, I marked that up today, showing us strong signs of a draw on liquidity there. Go down to the 1-hourly. Of course, I'm aware of that price imbalance there. If I look lower, we can see a New York low is sat literally right on that BPR marked out here, that 4-hour BPR, fair value gap. So of course, that's a very strong draw on liquidity. And then we go down to the 15-minute time frame. See a New York session opens, rallies down, leaving massive 15-minute fair value gap, which I've marked out there. And of course, I'm patient. I wait for that 15 minutes to print. As you can see, it beautifully comes in and taps that fair value gap. Go down to the 5-minute. You can see there, 15-minute fair value gap. We come up, retrace, tap that. We stay under the 50% consequent encroachment. And I'm like, okay, this is looking really good. Go down to the 1-minute where I normally execute. Of course, here you can see I did take a trade there, but I rushed that a little bit. So that hit my stop loss. And I just waited and I was like, I shouldn't have got into that trade. So of course, don't revenge trade. If you take a loss, look at why you lost and then, try to improve on your mistakes. And you can see here, entered on this inverse here to the downside when we inverse this fair value gap, 1-minute fair value gap. But to even get a better RR, I could have waited for price to come back up into this 1-minute bearish fair value gap. As you can see there, taps into it. And that's where you could have entered to get better RR. But of course, entered a bit early, but never mind.